Hi there, everybody. So this is me. She A-okay. Oh my gosh, I just had to come and do this video today, and it's not even what I planned for my next video, but today was absolutely amazing with my teaching here in Hong Kong. So I teach at a school called Liao, and it's with secondary students. And I co-teach these big classes of secondary students with one other teacher. And there's 6 different classes within this school. So anyway, for this week, we were trying to devise a lesson that would enable them to use the tools that we have given to them or introduced in the class in previous lessons. So tools such as, acting in character, using different emotions, speaking with a loud and clear voice, teamwork, learning how to work as a team, and also not forgetting your location. Your location is very important to what you're doing. So remembering where you are and how you're interacting with your surroundings. So I won't even go into detail what we initially had planned. Well, all I have to say is that last night, this teacher and I, we were on Llama Island because we were in a theater meeting, because I mentioned in my last video that I was meeting with some of my co-workers to start a theater group here and to make theater, make some theater. So we were at that meeting, which I must say was absolutely amazing. Thanks to all you you know who you are. So yeah, last night it was great. It was great to talk and just to see where everyone is, in their mind frame about what their experiences are like here, and how we want to put that into a showpiece. What it's like to live in Hong Kong when you're not from Hong Kong. So yeah, that was great, and I guess it was the fact that our creative juices were flowing with that because my co-teacher, he brought up the subject on the way back home on the ferry to one of the other teachers that do you have any suggestions about this lesson? And one of the teachers said something, I can't remember what he said, but I, in response to that, said, that's a process. You mean a process drama? That's like a process drama. And she was like, yeah, that is kind of like a process drama. Sorry, it's not a good accent. But so yeah, and then I took out my notebook. I started writing this process drama, this process drama, and it was for a lesson that we would be doing today. So we did that last night at like 10:30 at night. I was writing that on the ferry home. And then I typed it up to email it to my co-teacher. He okayed it. He said he was excited about it, and we did not know what was going to happen today when we went into that classroom to teach this process drama. All I have to say is, oh my goodness. Impossible? That word is not in my vocabulary. Like, okay, we're talking about students. I mean, these 2 classes that we taught 2 classes today, the process drama, and these 2 classes in particular are 2 of our strongest classes. But even in it being a very strong class as far as our students being able to physicalize emotion very well and to be engaged in the lesson, their English is still not that high. It's not actually, I won't say not that high, it's not high at all. And I was afraid because I was a little nervous. We were both nervous because we're like, process drama, you have to talk, and I don't know what's going to happen. All I have to say is I've never heard any of those students talk that much English in one lesson compared to any of the other lessons we've taught, like combined. It was amazing. Like how much English they spoke, how they put it into complete sentences, how expressive they were. Oh my gosh, with their bodies, with their voices. It was amazing, and I never even thought before of doing a process drama with my students, because I'm over here teaching drama, using drama to teach my students English, and I never thought about using a process drama because I was like, well, they don't have that much English. What, you know, that would be crazy. How are you gonna have a, you know, a process drama if they don't speak English? Can I say that I had so much fun. My co-teacher had so much fun. Okay, the teachers at the school who were observing and helping us manage them behavioral-wise, they had so much fun. The kids were laughing nonstop. I actually saw some of them. The trouble kids lean over and be like, they're so engaged. I've never seen my students so engaged. Girls and boys. Okay, these are kids who did not, like the first, no, even in the last lesson, they have trouble getting into a circle, standing next to boys and girls, because girls stay with boys. I'm saying girls stay with girls, boys stay with boys. And if they're asked to work with the other, they have like a heart attack. Tell me why. Yeah, Ma, I said tell me why. My mother always says I said tell me why. When I get excited. Anyway, tell me why. Tell me why these kids, they were touching each other, pulling each other. And when I asked them, you know, what's your job in this kingdom? Like, they joined groups that weren't with their friends, weren't with other boys and girls. I had girls who were like, I'm a hunter. They joined boys. These were 3 girls who aren't even considered like cliquey. They're not friends with each other in the class. They went to go join another group of mostly boys, of all boys, to be hunters. And just a level of imagination and just nonstop feedback and just ideas for how to move the story along. Oh my gosh, I was so amazed. I was so amazed. And I just want, honestly, I seriously have to give a shout out to a mentor that I have back in New York. His name is John McEnany, and he teaches drama at MS51 in Brooklyn. And I was his student teacher last fall. Fall 2009, and I just want to say thank you, Mr. McEnany, because oh my gosh, yeah, thank you, John. I before I met him, I never felt comfortable teaching process drama. I always liked to be in it as, like, you know, a theater student, but I never felt comfortable teaching it in a classroom. And he really taught me how to be brave and just go there with your kids, not being afraid of what's going to happen next. Go with the flow. Like, feed off of their energy and have fun with it. If it gets dark, let it go there. If, you know, and just when they surprise you, that is good, because that means they're thinking outside the box. And I just want to say thank you so much, John, because you gave me the opportunity to do process drama with your students last year. And without that experience, I would not have been able to reach my kids the way I did today. I have to say, every single one of my kids was engaged in each of those lessons today. And that, for me, has made this the best. This was the best day of my teaching career. We're talking about kids who do not speak English. Okay? I don't speak Cantonese. But today was magical. Drama, serious drama, happened in that classroom. Not once, but twice. And if you know process drama, you know it wasn't even the same story anymore for either classes. Each of them took it totally different direction. And thank you, my students at Lee Out. Thank you for being brave. Thank you for going there. Again, thank you, John, for helping me, for mentoring me in how to be a good teacher, a good drama teacher. Without you, without your guidance and your leadership, thank you, John. And I want to give a shout out to my co-teacher. Thank you for being brave enough to go there with me today, because you could have said no. You could have said, no, I don't know how to, I don't feel comfortable doing a process drama. What do you mean process drama? We thought of this last night and we did it this morning. Thank you. All right, YouTube. All right, my people, my family, my loved ones, my friends. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for sharing this moment with me. Bye-bye. Laters.